Hi everyone, welcome to Kingtone Land. I'm showing you a picture we have on the opposite wall, nothing to do with music, but perhaps it could be. But we're here today to talk to you about Kingtone Mics and the Blues for Lost Souls, an event being organised by Mr. Greg Dodd from Greg Dodd and the Hoodoo Men, and he's organised a silent auction, and I have decided that I'm going to make a microphone that's going to be used in that silent auction. Blues for Lost Souls. So I'm going to show you a few things. So here we are, Kingtone Microphones, the home in St Kilda, Melbourne. There they all are, sitting ready for action. There's a little bit of artwork, just zooming around the room. And here we are, back at the workbench. So the Blues for Lost Souls, a wonderful event organised to raise money for Father Bob Maguire here in Melbourne. And we're going to do something to this turner. We're going to chop it and make it in to something that's like this. This little set here, you can see them all sitting ready to go. This one's hiding in a nice little paint can. And while we're at it, I'm just going to show you very quickly the Harley Davidson indicator lamp. Fits perfectly. A CM fits perfectly, a Shaw CM fits perfectly into that. And here's, while we're at it, another few experiments. The coppering that happens before chroming. And here, up here, we see the same thing. That shell has been coppered, ready for it to be chromed, and of course I stopped it being chromed, and we now have it incrolapped. Anyway, I digress from my cause. We're going to show you how we've put this chop turner together. It's going to end up in this shell here for the Blues for Lost Souls. So back again, and I want to show you just how these things come together. So we've seen the chop turner, and here are several in various states of operation. This one, of course, has been fully reproduced and in all its glory, with its sparkling sparkle, and an enormous knob on the back, very manly. Anyway, I wanted to show you how these things. This is another one, different shape. Had the fin cut off it a little bit here. Had the fitting and the stalk ground off. A new screw-on fitting, a volume control, and a brand new Shaw controlled reluctance or controlled magnetic element put into it, which fits very nicely. So here's the choice of the two that I'm going to use, and you can see a couple of Shaw green bullets lurking in the background there. This one from Mr. Ian Collard I've been fixing up for him, and my fan, one I've had a lot of trouble getting coming to grips with parting. Anyway, that's staying at home, so don't get your eyes on that one. It's these two here. This is how it starts. So I drill a hole in the back so that a volume pot can go in. The volume pot is this little thing here, starts off, and we wire it all together. And this cunning little device is 1 megawatt, which is not 1 megawatt, 1 meg pot. My God, that'll have no trouble working with a controlled reluctance or controlled magnetic element. And there's the grill as it starts. And we have lots of grill material here for the grill, for all the meat eaters amongst us. I'm going to use this material or this material. But really we don't need to use those for the turners, because the turners have a really fine grill. And I think I'm going to make the Blues for Lost Soul element out of a highly reflective chrome element, which will mean it will last forever, which is the nature of this institution, that its sentiment is long-lasting and all about the future. So here we go. This one's had the innards fixed up, had the bottom been chromed, had the screw-on mount fixed. I'm going to drill a hole in the back for the volume pot so that a knob can be placed on the back like this. It'll operate very similarly, as you can see, to this one here. And lastly, this finished product here, this is where how it's going to end up. And they are beautiful elements. They're just the right size, and they're great for most people's hand size and make it really easy to cup. And with the knob on the back, very easy to control. I'm going to show you how, or let you hear how this mic might hear in its end state. So we're just going to come back here and listen to the arrangement that I have plugged one of my earlier mics and earlier creations onto this and put it into the little cigar box. So just hang on here while we see what we can manage from a... To show you how the volume pot works, we'll just play a long note here. Some of that tone is for you. And I'm just showing you the holes we've made. And for the tapper, which goes in here. So we get that and we make it all happen. And then we will screw in the now we're going to seat the, that's all the way in, nicely fitted, and then we're going to put a lock nut on there with an earthing ring. Here goes the volume pot, here go the parts, there's the lovely controlled reluctance element. Everyone should be pretty happy with that. It's a volume pot about to be soldered together. There's where it's going to go on the back. And there it is. Ready for the blues for lost souls. Ooh, indeed. Beautiful Kingtone mic. Brought to you by Kingtone.